WordPress. Believe it or not, there are things other than WordPress in the world. We don't use anything else on a regular basis other than Dreamweaver for some old sites, but we've tried all of these. So there are many self-hosted content management systems available, and here are just a few examples: Joomla, Drupal, Concrete 5. These are examples of other free open source content management systems that you could run on your own hosting account. And you may have reason to do that. You may prefer how they work, or they may have features that particularly are useful to you. For some reason, Joomla seems to have been in the past fairly popular with publications, magazines and newspapers. That doesn't seem to be the case much anymore. Another example of something you could run on your own hosting account is Expression Engine. That is not free and open source. This is a commercial product. It's $299 per website for commercial use. You can run it for personal use for free. So if you had a personal blog, or a family website or something like that, you could run Expression Engine and not pay a license fee. But if you want to use it for a business, $299. Not an unreasonable amount of money to pay. Hosted alternatives, we mentioned Wix and Squarespace. I would argue that they are both, for the average user, somewhat simpler to use than WordPress, and they're more constrained, because in order to make something simple, you have to constrain it. To give people the kind of flexibility and power that they get with WordPress, it's very difficult to make that as simple as these two examples are. But really, one of the concerns here, as well as the freedom concern, the open source and all that, is ownership. So I want to show you a couple of things. Well, first of all, let's look at what I mean by limitations here. So here's the terms of service for Squarespace, and I'm going to scroll down to 8J, just as an example. Okay, you may not upload digital files larger than 300 meg. Oh, okay. You may not upload audio files larger than 60 meg. Oh, okay. You may not have more than 1,000 pages. Okay, so it's theirs, they own it, they can say what they like, and you either use it or you don't, but they're going to put constraints on what you can do. I find the Wix terms of service less appealing, and I'll show you one of the particular reasons why. 2.2.5. You agree to allow Wix to use in perpetuity, worldwide and free of charge, any version of your website or any part thereof for any of Wix's marketing commercial activities, online and offline, and modify it as reasonably required for such purposes, and you waive any claims against Wix or any, etc., etc. Okay? So basically, anything you put up there, they can use for whatever they want. And by signing up, you're agreeing to that. That would be reason enough for me not to ever use Wix. But, for some people that may not be a concern, and so by all means use it.